Hi everyone, I'm Zach from Forge Motorsport. We're here on the top of a windy open multi-story car park to show off to you our Mark 8 Golf R. We've just got it at standard at the moment. We've done absolutely nothing to it. We're taking it out to try and, to show you guys how it is, how it looks and what we think of it. We're gonna do some media with it, get our shots, take it back to the development workshop, get the development team around, the sales guys, and look at what ideas we have to start creating some parts for it, be that anything to improve the performance, the airflow, the power, or even just the aesthetic. So we've got the lovely Gloucester Cathedral in the background, GR1 living, and yeah, take a look. So we opted for the performance pack for the Golf R. Comes with 19-inch alloys. It's actually got 4 of them, one on each corner. And then it's also got the spoiler, the rear spoiler, and also a drift mode, which I can't show you because the car's not running. I'll show you a little bit more around the outside of the car, and then we'll open it up and show you some inside bits. The best bit at the moment is probably the Forge sticker. And yeah, let's open it up and you can have a look. Okay. We're back in the development workshop, or we're in the development workshop. I've got the development manager Luke with me. We've just popped the bonnet of the Golf R. Luke's going to have a quick look through it and give a really brief outline of what we're going to be looking to do with the Mark 8. Come on then, Luke.
Welcome. So the Vanish Mark 8 we've got. We're going to be looking at intercooler development. I'm going to try and lower the inlet air temps as best as possible, improve the inlet tracts with a turbo adapter, make it nice and big.
You've already started the turbo adapter on the Mark 8 GTI we had in, haven't we?
So we've started looking at the GTI.
Nice.
As some of the enthusiasts know, the Golf R engine, the turbo's different. So we're certainly looking at that. We've got a right-hand drive version already in the pipeline. It won't be long before it'll be released. We're then going to be moving on to the dump valve. On this model it's not located in the turbo, it's a remote just before the throttle body. Be looking at the hot side of the turbo to the intercooler, trying to enlarge the boost tract there. We'll move on to the intake, need to use some 3D scanning, etc. Because unfortunately the Mark 7 is not compatible, as this engine has, or this car has, no bonnet lifters.
We've just invested in some new 3D scanning software and technology as well, haven't we? So that we'll be using that a little bit more on this one.
Yeah. Now, intercooler we know fits with a little bit of a rework. We're gonna start with that. Continue with the existing Mark 7 version, move it on to the Mark 8. However, further on in the year we certainly will be looking at a V2, maybe making the core slightly bigger, making the end tanks a bit more flowy, nicer. We'll have to do some CFD, so computer fluid dynamics, and take it from there. I think we're going to be doing some chassis mods, so we're going to be looking at the brake kits, brake lines, maybe some dog bone mounts for the engine, looking into the suspension. Car's already been with Nitron, so they've done a great job. We've got adjustable preload damping, etc, etc. So hopefully by the end of the year we should certainly have some big power and chassis improvements. First thing that we're going to do is take the car for some stock dyno pulls. A lot of these have been dynoed. Apparently they're a little bit happy on power, a bit more than what VW are claiming. So we're going to see if that's true.
That gives us a good base just for
comparing
our bits on it.
We need to do a stock dyno so we can see how the standard intercooler is performing. We can see what power we've got, how it's being delivered, torque, etc. throughout the rev range. And then we can make some improvements, do some further testing, change the products if they don't work, because all we want to deliver is the world's best and products that, you know, give you what you need. Oomph and power, better handling. Yeah, should be good.
Wicked. Thank you very much, Lou. So
no problem.
I think that's everything for this first video, for our first video in the Project R series. If you could like, subscribe, leave a comment on what you would like to see us making for the MK8 R and the GTI, and for any other vehicles. Just leave a comment and we'll be sure to go through them. Thank you very much, guys, for watching, and we'll be sure to keep you updated with the status and the development of the car. Thanks.